Diaries of a Healthcare Activist, February 2018. So I've just left the buzz of the Africa Conference on Sexual and Reproductive Health based in Johannesburg, South Africa. It's a youth pre-conference. Today is a very historic moment in my diary because I was invited to speak on a panel alongside the head of the UN Youth Envoy, Jaya, and I was invited to speak on women's leadership. When I got to the discussion, I was very disappointed to see that there were chairs only for senior panelists. When it came for my discussion, I stood up and said, for those of you who know me, you know that I'm a radical, so I'm picking up this chair and I'm going to place myself on the panel and make that seat for young people and for young women. I then also opened up on what I believe are vulnerabilities. I spoke about how being a woman in a leadership position is unaffordable, and some of the barriers I faced growing up, how I could never afford leadership camp, for example, how I never had the resources when I was in a political position, and how it's basically unaffordable to be a woman in leadership, and women empowerment is closely linked to economic empowerment, and to have a voice at the table, to leave no one behind, you absolutely have to support the rural woman, the disabled woman, the poor woman. And that's what I touched on. What was very spectacular was that Jaya actually came up to me and said, "Thank you for opening up." She also took my card, so let's see where this will lead. But more importantly, and what was very heartwarming, was that she started off her response saying, "Shakira touched my heart because I would not be here today had my country not had free health insurance or free education." So allowing that introspection in leadership at the highest levels, for me, made history today, and I'm glad to have had that impact, and I'm glad to have picked up my chair and pushed the boundaries and be the leader who